How's it going, guys? It's C at a Monday Night Raw review from last night. So yeah, how about we get right into it? So Raw starts off with Alexa Bliss celebrating her Raw Women's Championship win along with her Money in the Bank win. Of course, Alexa cashed in her briefcase 2 hours after winning it successfully to become the new champion. Of course, during that time, Kurt Angle would also reveal to Alexa Bliss that Nia Jax would be invoking her rematch clause at Extreme Rules for a rematch for the title. So that match is confirmed for Extreme Rules. Of course, Nia wasn't at Raw because she had a physical therapy session after her match with Ronda Rousey. Of course, Alexa Bliss gloating, of course, saying how she is money in the bank to make her opportunity and to put herself back on top as the goddess of WWE. Then Ronda Rousey comes out. Of course, then Kurt Angle was holding Ronda back, so Ronda didn't attack Alexa, trying to keep peace. Then Alexa Bliss will take some shots at Ronda, saying that Ronda's jealous that the spotlight wasn't on her that night, that Ronda couldn't get the job done, and that instead of her, ESPN was doing an interview on Alexa Bliss. And then Alexa told Ronda if she wants another women's title opportunity, she had to hit the back of the line. And then Ronda proceeded to call her an overhyped rookie. An overhyped rookie. I'm pretty sure Ronda being a UFC Hall of Famer and one of the great UFC women fighters of all time doesn't make her an overhyped rookie. So I'm going to raise my hand to that one. So then that line drove Ronda crazy to where Ronda pushed Kurt out of the way, and Ronda did a double leg takedown on Alexa Bliss and started using her as a punching bag. Kurt Angle would then pull Ronda off of Alexa, and then Ronda would do a judo throw to Kurt Angle. And then Ronda would continue to attack Alexa Bliss, would even grab the women's Money in the Bank briefcase and strike Alexa on the back with it. And then when Kurt tried to break it up again, Ronda would start hitting Kurt Angle with the briefcase. Until some referees came in, and then Ronda Rousey started attacking the refs. And then she ended the brawl by grabbing Alexa Bliss and doing a razor's edge style powerbomb to Alexa Bliss right through the table set up in the ring for Alexa. And that's where we end that segment. Kurt would find Ronda backstage. And of course, Kurt's not convinced that Ronda doesn't know the difference between UFC and WWE. And to show her the difference, Kurt decides to hand Ronda a 30-day suspension, which means Ronda will be back till after Extreme Rules. And told Ronda to leave. And then Ronda said in an interview that once gets back from suspension, she's coming for Alexa Bliss, whether she has the title or not. Well, I think that makes it obvious that Alexa's retaining the title then on Extreme Rules. Makes that sort of obvious then. So yeah, so we already got a spoiler for Extreme Rules. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure Ronda knows the difference between UFC and WWE. You know, one's designed to where you try to kill somebody. One's designed where you're not trying to kill somebody. Anyone want to take a guess on which is which? But yeah, like if you don't know the difference between UFC and WWE, then you need to rethink yourself as a sports fan. But anyway, continuing on, next up, we get the Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. Seth Rollins comes out, of course, challenging anyone in the back to the Intercontinental title Open Challenge, says he'll put his title on the line. The challenge would be accepted by Dolph Ziggler. So we get the match itself. Highlights of the match: Seth Rollins' suicide dives were good. Seth Rollins' super kick was well point on. Dolph Ziggler's Famouser was good. Seth Rollins' buckle powerbomb was pretty well executed. Match ending as Seth Rollins about to set up for the blackout. Drew McIntyre would come out on the apron. Seth Rollins would go down and take a couple shots. Then when Dolph Ziggler tried to pin him, Seth would roll out. Seth would roll up Dolph, grabbing a fistful of tights. Then Ziggler would counter it, roll him up, grab a fistful of tights. Then Dolph gets the 3 count for the win. And Dolph Ziggler is now your new Intercontinental Champion. In fact, Dolph's now a 6-time Intercontinental Champion. So yeah, Seth sort of got a taste there. Seth got a little greedy, and it cost him. Of course, then Seth Rollins went to Dolph Ziggler after the match, had some choice words, And then Drew McIntyre would attack Seth from behind for post-match assault. And Dolph and Drew would end the attack with the Claymore kick, zigzag combo, which is really well done. And of course, Dolph and Drew saying they're not here for a t-shirt catchphrases like burn it down or it's my yard. They're here for one thing and one thing only, to win. And that the Intercontinental Championship is only the beginning. Of course, we would also find out later in the night that Seth Rollins is invoking his rematch clause on Dolph Ziggler next week. So next week we'll have an Intercontinental Championship rematch. But yeah, continuing on, next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Bobby Roode versus Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins enters with a 203 match losing streak. The streak continues. Yeah, so Kurt Hawkins would get a little offense in with Bobby Roode having bad ribs, of course, after Money in the Bank when Bobby Roode took that massive coup de grace from Finn Balor from the ladder. In the end, none of that mattered because Roode would be able to counter, and Roode would hit the glorious DDT, and Roode would get the 3 count for the win in less than a minute, so it's pretty much a squash match. So yeah, so much for the injured ribs being a disadvantage for Bobby Roode. And now Kurt Hawkins' losing streak goes to 204 matches. So yeah, there we go. Of course, next up we then get a segment. We get Braun Strowman, Mr. Money in the Bank. Or should I say Mr. Monster in the Bank in this case. Braun Strowman would come out saying that he waits for Brock Lesnar whenever Brock shows up with the Universal title. And Braun guarantees that when when Lesnar comes back, that Braun will cash in and become the next Universal Champion. Then Kevin Owens would come out. Kevin Owens, of course, all taped up with KT tape. All over his neck and left arm, and his entire right elbow is taped. Owens is, of course, limping. Of course, Owens being injured after being thrown off a 15-foot ladder through a table. Of course, Kevin Owens saying that it hurts for him to talk and that he shouldn't be out there after taking a fall from a 20-foot ladder. Correction, Kevin, it was not a 20-foot ladder. It was a 15-foot ladder. Good try. Of course, Kevin Owens says he wants to be the first to congratulate Braun on his Money in the Bank win, and even says he wants to be friends with Braun. Because Kevin said he lost his friend, Sami Zayn, after Money in the Bank when Sami suffered an injury from the vertigo suplexes Sami suffered at the hands of Bobby Lashley. Well, maybe Sami shouldn't have poked fun at Bobby Lashley's military background. And of course, when Braun Strowman needed a tag partner at WrestleMania, Braun needed to go in the crowd and he picked out a 10-year-old kid. By the way, how's that 10-year-old kid Nicholas doing? We haven't heard from him in a while. So yeah. Of course, Kevin saying that him and Braun need to be friends at this time of need. So both of them would shake hands. Of course, as Kevin tries to walk away, Braun would not let go of the hand. Braun would then get Kevin up into the running power slam position, but Kevin would get out of there and then get out of ring, of course, limping away to the backstage area. So that's where we go with that. Next up, we get a tag team match. We get the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Deleter of Worlds, Bray Wyatt and Broken Matt Hardy against Heath Slater and Rhino. Before the match started, though, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel would show up on the Titantron mocking Hardy and Bray Wyatt by dressing up as them. And of course saying their famous catchphrases. Of course the B team saying they're undefeated and that they will delete the Deleter of Worlds and take the Raw Tag Team Championships from them. And of course when they tried to do the run thing to kind of cut out, they failed miserably and had to duck down. While Matt and Bray were facing the Titantron, the ref would ring the bell while their backs were turned. So the ref was showing obvious favoritism to Heath Slater and Rhino. In the end, none of that would matter. Back and forth. In the end, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt would both hit the deleter, the kiss of deletion. Matt gets the 3 count for the win on Heath Slater. And the Deleter of Worlds gained momentum. And I'm not sure when that title defense is going to happen. It was supposed to happen at Money in the Bank, but it got canceled for some reason. So we're going to have to figure that one out. Of course, then we get a backstage segment with Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Braun Strowman Of course, no, wait, now that's actually later. I'll go get to that when we get there. Yeah, sorry. So next up, we get a women's tag team match. We get Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan on the Riot Squad. Couple highlights of that match. Sasha Banks' double knees from the top rope was pretty good. So, yeah. Match ending. Sarah Logan would try to interfere. Bayley would try to go in to try and even it out. The ref would pull Bayley back to her corner. While the ref was distracted, Sarah Logan would hit a forearm to Sasha's head. Liv Morgan would then roll up Sasha. Liv Morgan grabs a fistful of tights to get the 3 count for the win. So the Riot Squad is victorious. After the match, Bayley and Sasha Banks have a little childish argument, which ends with Sasha shoving Bayley onto her ass and Sasha walking out of the ring. We go backstage. Sasha saying it's over, they're no longer friends. Bayley took exception, and they both have a mini brawl with ends with Bayley on her ass again. Of course, Bayley tries to make peace with Sasha again, as Sasha's heading to her car. And Sasha's saying it's over, we're no longer friends. Sasha drives away, and Bayley throws a water bottle at the bumper of the car as Sasha drives away. Bayley, when Sasha says it's over, it's over. I don't think she wants a hug no more. And of course, I think this means that Sasha has officially turned heel. But to be honest, I honestly would have preferred Bayley to turn heel in this situation, because we've already seen a Sasha heel run. We saw it for most of her run in NXT. We saw it the first 5 or 6 months she was on the main roster back in the second half of 2015. We've never seen Bayley heel. And honestly, with how stale Bayley's character is, like, I think it's time she gets a heel turn in the character revamp, because on Vince's system, Bayley's been a complete bust. Like, honestly, her character's one of the main reasons I can't stand her. Like, honestly, I'm just hoping she turns heel. Maybe I'll start taking her serious again. But, you know, we'll never know, because now Sasha's heel over Bayley. But yeah, continuing on, next up we get a one-on-one match. We get Jobber Mahal versus Chad Gable. Of course, before the match, Jobber Mahal goes and says that he has found peace and tranquility after his loss to Roman Reigns, calling Roman Reigns a hothead. Well, Roman is a hothead, I'll give him that. And now if Chad Gable follows his path, Chad can find peace and tranquility. Of course, most of the match, any highlights that were in this match were from Chad Gable. Jinder would start off with his boring-ass offense to begin with. Chad Gable would do his comeback. He'd hit a moonsault, that was pretty good. But in the end, Jinder Mahal would counter it with a big boot, followed by that crappy-ass Colossus. Jobber Mahal gets the 3 count for the win. I'm not surprised. Who really is at this point? So next up, we then get a segment. So we get a segment on Raw. Kurt Angle comes out, of course, to make an announcement. Kurt Angle, of course, this announcement is per Stephanie McMahon, as Kurt Angle is going to announce who will be next to challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. As he's about to say that, boring fuckface comes out, Roman Reigns. Boring fuckface gets booed by the crowd. Yeah, it was in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I actually didn't go to the show because I didn't even know it was in Grand Rapids. I thought it would have been in Chicago. But hey, I guess Chicago's not worthy enough of a Raw after Money in the Bank. But yeah, boring fuckface comes out, gets booed. Boring fuckface does his boring ass walk to the ring, because in his world, it's okay. Roman gets in the ring. Roman Reigns. Next #1 contender should be me, Roman Reigns. I'm uncrowned Universal Champion. Roman Reigns. I beat Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Roman Reigns. I won my match at Money in the Bank last night. Roman Reigns. There's some conspiracy that the WWE management is against me. Roman Reigns. This is an obvious brainer. Roman Reigns. You need full-time Universal Champion instead of part-timer with you not having control of Raw. Roman Reigns. I will defend my title every week. $50 says you don't defend your title every week, Roman. Roman Reigns, this is my yard now. Couple things. One, Roman, technically you actually didn't win that match at Greatest Royal Rumble. There was a photo showing that both your feet did not touch the rope. Your right foot got caught on the ring apron, so you did not win that match. So therefore, the referee actually made the right call in that match. Two, you've had 2 chances to beat Lesnar, and you managed to piss both of them away because you didn't get the reaction fans wanted. So yeah, you've had your chance, you blew it. Let somebody else have a turn now. Head to the back of the line, bitch. And 3, it is not your yard. You haven't beat Brock Lesnar in the feud, and you haven't beat Braun Strowman in the feud. So, good try with that crap. Then Bobby Lashley comes out. Of course, Bobby Lashley saying he didn't come back to WWE to be a member of the roster. He came back to be dominant and to be champion. Of course, he told Roman Reigns head to the back of the line and with somebody that can actually beat Brock Lesnar to have a shot at him. And of course, Bobby Lashley saying he was dominating this place, dominating the yard, when Roman Reigns was still a puppy. So then Kurt Angle tells Roman and Bobby that there will be a multi-man main event match at Extreme Rules to decide who faces Brock Lesnar next. Yeah, of course, we don't know who's going to be in it and how many people are going to be in it. But Kurt Angle says that he will announce all the participants at a later date, but for the time being, Roman and Bobby will be the first 2 competitors in that match. Then the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder come out. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him. Them. Of course, they come out saying that you got Roman and Bobby demand to have opportunities handed to him and ask what happened to the days when you actually had to earn opportunities. Yeah, remember the days when you actually had to earn your opportunity in WWE? Yeah, those were the good old days, when you actually had to earn your shots. Yeah, those were the days wrestling was good. Now, with today's society, everyone thinks they're entitled to everything. Of course, everyone being oversensitive. It's like, honestly, people need to grow up. But hey, of course, continuing on, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, of course, challenged Roman and Bobby to a tag team match. Roman Reigns, we accept challenge. Come on down and we kick your ass. Roman Reigns, while we do that, I'm going to teach Junior here how to get it done. Roman, you idiot. As soon as you tag up with somebody, you're going to immediately insult your partner. Yeah, that's a good strategy, Roman. Good idea, Roman. No wonder people hate you. So, to the tag team match itself. Every time Roman was in, it was boring. Every time Bobby was in, it was good. So, yeah, to the match ending itself. As Roman Reigns is about to hit the spear, Bobby Lashley would tag himself in. And Lashley would hit the spear. And the way Lashley hits it is more legit and more better than any of the spears Roman's ever hit. Like, Bobby Lashley can hit that spear better than Roman. And Bobby Lashley gets the 3 count on Dash Wilder for the win. Of course, Roman looks stunned. Roman Reigns, he stole my move. Roman Reigns, this may be his yard now. Roman Reigns, oh shit. Oh shit is correct, Roman. Yeah, you now actually got competition in your yard. How about that? Then we go to that backstage segment. Of course, Finn Balor making a case how he should be in the match because Finn Balor has still not got his one-on-one rematch from when he was forced to vacate the title to injury 2 years ago. Yeah, it's now 2018 and we're still waiting for Finn Balor's one-on-one rematch. Excuse me. And then Baron Corbin pokes fun at Finn Balor, and then Finn Balor reminds Corbin that Corbin failed to cash in his Money in the Bank last year. Then Kevin Owens came up saying how Kevin deserves to have an opportunity once Kevin's healthy. Then Braun Strowman came up with his Money in the Bank saying that when Brock shows up, he's cashing in and becoming Universal Champion. So then a tag team match was made for the main event between Constable Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens against Finn Balor and Braun Strowman. So then we go to the ring. Elias Sampson's in the ring. Of course, Elias doing a little concert promo, of course. Elias actually had a good song. Of course, Elias taking shots at Brock Lesnar, saying how Elias can be a good full-time champion, and saying how Elias should be in that multi-man match at Extreme Rules. Of course, Elias Sampson also saying that Seth Rollins cheated to beat him last night, at Money in the Bank, and how Seth Rollins got what he rightfully deserved on Raw tonight. And of course, Elias does his song. The course was, Elias then tells the fans, if times are tough, ask yourself, what would Elias do? The main point of this title of the Raw review. What would Elias do? What would Elias do? Elias would get in the match and become a full-time champion. What would Elias do? He'd do what Roman won't do and defend the title every week. We need Elias Elias as Universal Champion. Let's make it happen. Elias for Universal Champion. The champion we all need. So then we go to a one-on-one match. We got No Way Jose. He comes out with that cringe-ass Congo line. He's set to go one-on-one with Mojo Rawley. We haven't seen Mojo in a while. So it was a quick brawl, but in the end, Mojo would hit that flying running forearm in the corner, followed by the Gorilla Press Slam, and Mojo gets the 3 count on No Way Jose for the win. So it's no surprise to me that now No Way Jose is a jobber. Of course, Mojo Rawley is saying that he used to be all about being hype. Now Mojo's about being focused, staying focused. Yeah, that's a good idea. Stay focused, man. You'll succeed more. Then we get to our main event. Our main event, the tag team match. Constable Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens against Mr. Money in the Bank Braun Strowman and Finn Balor. Of course, Kevin was not in most of this match because of the injuries he sustained. So, yeah, it's good to just protect him and keep him healthy. So, Corbin was in for most of the match. Of course, Corbin was able to do this while still wearing a suit, so not bad for him. Of course, match ending. Braun Strowman will hit that Mack truck body check on the Kevin Owens right to the timekeeper's area. Finn Balor would hit the drive-by running drop kick into the corner. As Finn Balor's about to hit the coup de grace, Baron Corbin will get up and push Finn's feet, making Finn land between the post corner, Balor's first. And then Baron Corbin would hit the end of days on Finn Balor, and Baron Corbin gets the 3 count for the win. So yeah, it's also good that Finn took the fall, because now you keep Strowman strong by not making Strowman involved in the finish. So not a bad win for Baron Corbin as Constable, and he's able to do it in a suit, enough said. And that's where we end Raw this week. It was a mediocre show. Ronda gets a 30-day suspension. We have a new champion crown. Mediocre at best. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, it was sort of boring, too. Like, you had a lot of quick matches. So, it was sort of meh. It's mediocre at best. So, 3 out of 10 is my final rating. But yeah, that's what I gotta say for Raw. For my SmackDown review, I have something special planned for that. So make sure you tune in. So what do I have specially planned for the SmackDown review? Well, you're gonna have to tune in and find out. I ain't spoiling it for you. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.